Hi everybody, my name's Joel Cordy and I am the owner of Chase Bliss Audio and the designer of Warp Vinyl Mark II, which is an analog vibrato / chorus pedal. For this video, I'm going to give a brief overview of some of the functionality, trying to highlight what's new about this second version of the pedal. A lot of the bass functionality is remaining the same, so I'm not going to get too much into that since there's other videos that sort of cover that. A lot of the changes I decided to make are really based in specific customer feedback that I thought were really wonderful ideas. So on that note, the first big change is the dip switches that used to be on the back of the pedal are now on the side of the pedal. I would get emails from people saying that they loved the functionality of the dip switches, but it was problematic when they put the pedal on their pedal board, because if they wanted to change anything, they had to rip the pedal off of the board, which isn't ideal. So I had to redesign the motherboard pretty much completely, which was pretty time consuming, but I really think it was worth it to have it like this. The next thing that's different is you'll notice that the ramp knob is now like the tone / ramp knob. In the original Warp Vinyl, when you did not have any of the dip switches engaged for ramping, the ramp knob simply didn't do anything at all. So I thought, you know, why not take advantage of that? Of course, the control of the pedal is digital, but the signal path is 100% analog. So there's a lot of flexibility for how I control things. So this was probably the feedback I heard the most on the original Warp Vinyl, is that people loved that the warm sort of vintagey tone of the analog vibrato circuit, but people really wanted the ability to introduce higher frequencies in the vibrato circuit, so that the pedal could cut and sit a little bit better in a live context. So I'm going to demonstrate that actually right now. So right now the pedal's off. So this is my clean tone. You'll see that I have the mix knob all the way to the wet side, but I have the depth all the way down. So we'll just hear the vibrato side of the circuit with no vibratoing or modulation happening, because the depth knob is down. That way you can really get a sense of what the bass tone sounds like and how it colors your guitar. So again, here's my bass tone. So you can hear there's a little coloration, but it's letting the high frequencies through. Now if I start to introduce the depth, so you can hear that we're still getting that great warbly, gooey, warm vibrato tone, but it's a lot brighter and more transparent than the original vinyl. Now if we roll the tone down, then we get in the territory that the original warp vinyl covered. So you still have that sort of a feel. It's just a lot more flexible with the tone knob. So thank you very much for that feedback. The other thing that I just love about this tone knob is that it really opens up the chorusing part of the pedal as well. So as I roll down the mix to introduce chorus, you get this really like shimmery, beautiful, lush analog chorus. And of course, we can still roll back the tone to get that more kind of warmer, atmospheric chorus. But I've just been loving these tones with the tone knob up because I still hate chorus, but I like this one. I like this chorus a lot. You're also probably noticing at this point that the background noise on this second version is quite a bit reduced than the original warp vinyl. When I was designing the original warp vinyl, I kind of wanted it to be noisy because I was trying to simulate that sort of old, dusty, warbly record aesthetic. And some people didn't like that. And it's nice to have that little cleaner sound. I will say that you can still introduce a lot of noise into this circuit by switching on the lo-fi dip switch. So although it's not exactly the same as the original warp vinyl, you do have some options there, which is nice. Moving along, the RPM knob that controls the vibrato rate, that's largely the same. I did increase the range of like how much pitch bending can occur with the depth knob cranked. So to demonstrate that, I'll just make it wild. So, original warp vinyl can get pretty crazy. This can get a little crazier. Just kind of segmenting into that, or segueing into the warp knob. This is, still the same, where it's controlling sort of the how symmetrical the wave is. Straight up and down is very symmetrical, and then you can change the hump of where the wave is. Still have sine wave, triangle wave, and square wave options on the front side and the back side of the modulation as part of the ModuShape engine. That's still all the same. Still can do tap divisions with the tap tempo switch. And the last sort of new thing is I expanded the presets. So if you have a MIDI controller, you can save and recall up to 120 analog presets. And I don't know why anybody would want that many presets, but we had the space, so I figured why not. And of course, you still have this toggle switch here to toggle between the two onboard presets, even if you don't have the MIDI controller, which most people won't. But 2 presets is a lot compared to the 0 presets. So I find that that's enough for me in almost all contexts. So that's everything. Thanks for watching it if you're still with us. And I think people are going to like it, so I'm just really excited about the release. Thanks for watching.